Welcome to the channel, everybody. This is Hardware Despair. My name is Ryan, and today we are playing Dwarf Fortress. Here we are at the Wilderness Retreat, and you can see the walls are going very nicely, or I should call them fortifications. That's what they are. They're not walls, but they are being built very nicely. The floors are okay. Looks like most of the flooring is in here. So the true test is going to be the next time we get attacked. We're going to station some of our archers up here and see if they can shoot from that position. The only problem is we don't have any archers. I've got two full squads here, but they're both dwarves, melee dwarves who have metal. They're wearing metal. But yeah, that reminds me though, we should probably pop down to our workshop level. And oh, we got things being butchered here. All right, we're good. This area we need to really start to focus on because I'm going to take the tetrahedrite off there. Task, take that off. We need to focus on steel and iron again, and of course pig iron as well, because obviously we're going to need to outfit a lot more dwarves here with some decent stuff. Now, hematite, magnetite. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take the platinum off there. I know it stinks. We'll also take the steel off here because we'll dedicate that to something else. Yeah, this is just strictly going to be hematite and magnetite. Now, next thing I need to do after I go through these is make sure that, okay, that's pig iron and steel. Let's take the platinum off. That's pig iron and steel. I think we got one too many of those set up. Yeah, this one needs to actually be hematite and magnetite. So let me do that real quick. Okay, that's good. So we've got two and two set up for the iron and two set up for the steel and pig iron. And now I need to just go find some more places to actually dig up hematite. Let's see here. So I've been looking around a lot. There was actually one level that had some stuff on it. I think it was this level. No, it was like one of our early levels that actually did have a lot of hematite on it. Okay, so it's not here. But let me keep... Oh, it's this one. Yeah, there's Refune hematite right here, and there's more of it down here. So this is our barracks layer. Obviously, it's midway down. It's not very far, honestly, but I'm definitely going to order this stuff out here. Let's put this on a high priority. I'm going to set auto so they dig everything out. Boom, boom. All right, and we'll have to keep our eye out maybe on this side here. I don't see any popping out at me. That's cast. That I don't know what that ore actually turns into, but that is a metal. I want to say zinc, but I could be totally wrong there. I'm not sure. So it looks like we might be totally out of leather. All I can really find is tanned hides. Let me search for leather. Yeah, there's not much of it. Okay, so that means I really need to either start butchering a lot, but that's really not going to do it, or we just need to hope that we get a couple of traders coming in, and remember that I need to buy all their leather, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Let's go back to our stocks page real quick. Let's look up flask. There we go. Okay, so we see some iron here. I've got a ton of iron flasks. Okay, I need to... Oh my god, why do I have so many of these? I didn't realize that, but we do have a ton of silver. Oh, and even more platinum now. So we've been working on a lot of iron flasks. In fact, I'm glad I noticed that. Let's go down there. I'm going to go ahead and just turn off any flasks. Nickel, silver flask. I don't even think we have that kind of metal. Platinum flask, get rid of those. I think I was wanting a silver flask for this one, but I messed that up. That's okay. Silver flask. Boom. Take that off. Don't need them now. We're good. I certainly don't need any more iron flasks, for the love of God. All right, those are good. And there's some platinum flasks, so it's good to keep up with your work orders and stuff. Oh, I think I just canceled the wrong thing. Dang it. That's okay. What was it? Silver mace. We've got more maces being built somewhere else, too. Oh, well, that's a warhammer. Maybe I do need some maces being built. Let's check the nobles tab real quick, because that'll tell me, oh, yes. We'll make one mace. All right, so we need to do that. It said one of one, so I think we still need to make one. Let me go back in here. I'm going to put that as a priority. Forge silver mace, please. All right, anyway, so that's good. It looks like we're getting less distracted by extraneous orders, and we're going to focus on the more important stuff, like getting our iron and steel up. I do want to actually kind of look at that, so let's see, bars. Yeah, iron, not very much of it. Tons of copper, though. Platinum, we got a lot of, and I don't think we have any steel or... Oh, we do. We have like one of each. All right, so there you go. Now we know, and we got to focus on some more production. Okay, well, in order to find more ores that we need, such as the hematite and magnetite, I'm going to build an alternate route down past these first caverns that we've got. So let's go down. I've got some stairs selected, and we're going to go down. You can see I've positioned them here, so it's not going to interrupt the caverns at all. We're not going to penetrate those. We're going to go straight down. This is right by the side of the map, actually. You can see it cuts off right there. So I'm just trying to keep it nice and out of the way, and we're going to go right past all those caverns that we previously opened up and stuff. I'm going to keep going down. You can see where our elevation underneath the mini-map is into the negatives now. Let's just go to -10 for starters. I just want to see how that goes. Whoops, wrong one. So if we come to... No, not that spot. Oh, we're saving it. All right, save is over. So if we go up from here and we find the drawbridge, you can see here. So I didn't bypass the draw. Well, I did bypass the drawbridge, but not so that, like I say, we'll breach these caverns and make it obsolete. This thing is still protecting us from that one single set of caverns that we've discovered. Now, there could easily be more. Other caverns like this, similar to this, and as we go farther and farther, we are going to discover some lava eventually and some seriously nasty stuff. But also there can be some really, really valuable stuff down there too. So that's kind of the goal, maybe not necessarily in this episode, but we are going to start digging. Like I say, and I'm looking specifically for ore, so we might have to go really deep here. We'll see. But if I run into like a lava cavern, that's okay. It'll just be something cool. You know, we'll block it off and kind of bypass it for now, but we'll go back in the future. Now, one thing. Oh, we got more and more petitions. I tell you what. Let me see here. Pause it. I've actually been approving a bunch of these because trying to improve my dwarves' mood, you can see that most of them are kind of pissed at me or just kind of like, so. Now, number one, other than that, aside from the happiness, I'm working on these levers down here. So let's check these out. Yeah. So I installed this third lever in order to bypass this one, which I've already removed. So let me go ahead real quick and place this floor tile. Okay, very good. I've selected it, and yes, it is going to be the same blue as the rest of it, the nice microline floors. I love those. They're gorgeous. In fact, maybe we should place a couple more of them, because I do have, I have been kind of digging. While I was looking for hematite, I was also keeping my eyes for that particular color of stone, because I love making floors with it and stuff. So, oh, shoot, I didn't select the right tool. I'll go back and do that later. Anyway, so that's good to go. We're going to put another statue. I saved a statue so we can put it right here. But after that, all our switches are going to end up in this room right here. So I just need to make sure that this is functioning. Test it on this drawbridge over here because that's what it's for. So let's pull it. Always test your levers. Can't always trust the dwarves. I mean, they're wonderful little people, but, you know, you can't trust them. Anyway, so that's going to get pulled, and it should trigger this drawbridge right here to go up. Let's see if that works. And yes, it does. All right, so the drawbridge is up. The lever got pulled. We're good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it again because we do want people to be able to get to the water. So just for testing purposes. Now, that's all situated. Okay, so the fortifications and this second level are complete. That is excellent. So you know what that means? I've got everybody in the burrow now. I'm going to go ahead and flip this switch and get... who is this? A dancer. He's probably just a visitor. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to get it... we're going to put the fort into lockdown here. Now, there's no particular reason. It's just I like to keep it locked up, you know, for periods of time. Just in case we get a vile fortress or a vile force attack us or whatever, we will be prepared, or even worse, obviously, hopefully not. But it allows us to just kind of make sure that everything is self-sufficient here in the fort. We do have plenty of wood. That's the only thing we can't really get more of at this point because, like I said, the caverns are kind of locked off limits right now. But we're working towards retaking those for sure. Like, I'm going to get these guys trained up adequately, make sure all of them have the right gear and stuff, which is why we're looking for hematite right now. So once we do that, we will retake our caverns. But for now, we're just kind of chickening out and we're going around them. All right, here we go. Now it's telling me we have discovered an expansive cavern underground. Let's go check that out. I was actually just in the middle of moving all my animals. I'm trying to segregate them into different types in these 4 rooms. So we've got all the lambs here, the horses here, miscellaneous here, but it's going okay. Just got interrupted, but let's check it out. So I want to go down to the cavern layer. Okay, so here's the staircase we built. Let's see where it goes. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. So, ooh, this is an interesting looking layer. It's all dark down here. Ah, it's pretty. We don't see a lot of it at this point, but I guarantee it's probably a big, expansive one too. So, what we're going to have to do, since we do have like this open staircase now, what I'm going to do is, well, here, I'll show you what I'm going to do. Okay, so I've gone up from the bottom. So this is the last one. Oops, sorry. So this is the last one right here. So I'm going to actually, you know what? I want to cancel that. I think I want to go up one. So let's. Oh, actually, wait a second. Hold your horses here. So I just realized these aren't even actually built yet. Let's see. All right. So they discovered it from where? How did we dig into the cavern? I'm a little confused by where they actually discovered this cavern at. Let's see here. Let me go down. Okay. Interesting. Ah, so here it is right here. This is the location. Okay, let me get this sorted out. Okay, so I figured out what I was doing wrong. I was below the caverns trying to, and I thought I was above them, so I got confused on my Z levels. But here we are at the lowest level that I want to block off. So I'm putting floors here. I'm going to dig out these staircases 2 by 2, and then I'm going to put floors. Now, then I'll dig out this side and put floors here. So this will just be a sealed off staircase. We won't be able to get anywhere past here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up a level then, zoom out a little bit, and we're going to just do some digging in this direction now because I've got to keep the caverns in mind. So looks like there might be some stone. Whoops, we can get through. If we go over about to this far, let's see. Yep, that's probably the best spot. So we just have to determine where we can dig over to and then dig down from that position to get through these caverns. So it looks like, oh, darn it, I keep hitting the button to cancel. Here we go. All right, let's get this one laid. Now let's kind of position ourselves where we want to be. So we want to be about over here. Let's go back up. All right, we want to be about there. So I think it was literally these 2 squares right here. So I'm going to go for my staircase, put them right here. And we're going to go down. Okay, yep, there's water on all sides of us here, but that's perfect. See, now we can go down from there. So I'm just going to go a couple of Z levels past that cavern just because I don't want to get too crazy deep because we might hit another cavern. And then you have to spend time like erasing, you know, your orders and stuff that go below that because you don't want to dig past it. So anyway, that's what we're going to deal with here to get through this cavern because obviously we don't want this the base exposed to this one either. So that's why we're sealing off the floor and we're going to go around it. So I think we've got enough bedrooms now here ready to go that I don't need these 2 dormitories. I'm going to go ahead and I deassigned them already from as dormitories. So I took those things off and now I'm going to remove all the beds here. I think what I'm going to do is turn them into luxury bedrooms in case we get royals visiting or something like that. If we need a really high quality bedroom. We'll have them ready here. Maybe I'll just do one and maybe keep this building for another reason because they are super close to the main stairwell. So they're really good for like high traffic areas. We could put something really important in here. They're surrounded mainly by temples. And then of course the inn is right up here. But like I said, these are in a prime location. Okay. And over on this side of the dormitory level, I guess, where all the bedrooms are, we've got some dwarfs smoothing out. These are the bedrooms that we rent. They're attached to this inn right here. So this section here of 8 bedrooms is going to be very beautiful. when they're done. We will have them engraved. They also finished these back here. This is the library, obviously, and it's looking pretty good. I actually kind of like the way it looks when it's only smooth, as opposed to being engraved as well, like down here. I know that the engraving is more like valuable or makes it look nicer for them, but I like the way this looks. I might leave this area at least just by itself, just like this. Everything else will probably end up engraving, just because like I said, I know the dwarves like it that way, so we'll go for it. This room would make me so much happier if we could just find a way to get rid of the gypsum and the bituminous coal. I've tried to find a stockpile listing for the gypsum too. It's hard though. I don't see it listed anywhere. It's not under the rock, at least. If I were to go to down here, for instance, to this stockpile and set it for custom, and then say stone, and look for gypsum, it's not even here under G at all. So, yeah, I don't know. It's not other stone. Economic. Oh, there it is right there. Oh, so the search bar only searches exactly what you've got it listed under. Okay, so I can put it here. Yes, very good. All right, I'm actually going to make this a gypsum stockpile then to get it out of here. Now, what about bituminous coal? Oh, I probably should take the G off there, shouldn't I? All right, let's do coal. And other stone there it is. All right, we're going to get that one going too. Okay, so that's very good. Nice. Now, I don't know if this one stockpile will be enough to get rid of all the crappy bituminous coal and stuff, but because there's a lot of it, believe it or not, and gypsum as well. There's tons of it all over this floor. It's scattered everywhere, but at least it's a start. Well, if we take a look down here where I ended the staircase, you can see that we actually found a whole bunch of hematite, so that was worth it. That's exactly what we were doing, was looking for some of that. I'm going to have to go around too and look for more at this level. But so what I've got going on now is, as you can see, there's a hallway just above there, and I'm going to bring it down over here as we discussed. We're going right through the bottom of the caverns. Look, everything's looking good. All right, so it ends right here. Let's go ahead and pause it real quick so I can do this a little bit easier. I'm going to set this to #1 priority, and we're doing another set of staircases. I'll continue with this very small profile here, just 2 by 1. That's fine. We're going to go down, I don't know, 20 or so elevation. So we'll get them to dig down here. We're going to take it section by section, So this way, like I say, if we do hit a cavern, I don't have to go through and delete like a whole 30 Z levels worth of staircases that we won't be building, So it's a little bit easier this way. Okay, well, I don't know if you guys missed it in last episode or if you saw this. We did place a statue up here on top. This one was actually of Risen Wave Drinker. I can't remember his exact name. Oh, Wave Drink, there it is. But I was like speculating on who this character was. Well, if you read this, it turns out this is our mayor. So the artwork relates to the election of Dwarf Risen Wave Drink to the position of mayor of the Ochre Page. Oh, we got another cavern. Gotta pause it. All right, there we go. I want to look at this artwork a little bit more. And the position of mayor to the Orca Page in the east. I think that's us. But it's a very, very nice one. It's cut with gems and stuff. It's on the surface up here, so all the dwarves who come and go will see it. But it's very beautiful. Anyway, let's go check out those caverns. So, as I feared, we have run into some caverns. Let me zoom out a little bit. All right, here we go. So this is our staircase. I can see it right here. So, wow, we're actually not too far off. We might be able to go... But as you can see, now this is exactly what I was talking about. I set, I don't know, about 20 or so Z levels there that now I have to delete. But it's not the end of the world. It's just a little bit of a pain. All right, so I'm coming up here. There we go. All right, so those are now all deleted. Let's check this out. Okay, so we've got a stairwell here, and it's going to go downward. So again, what I'm going to do is set this to get rid of that tile, and then once they come down here and dig that out, wait a second. Actually, I'm going to do it here. I don't want to do that. I want to do it one above. So let's go above, and now I'm going to have them set to dig this tile out. Very good. And when they dig that one, good. Now we'll lay down a floor piece. And this will probably take them a little while longer to get this floor down here. But we'll lay something down. We'll just do whatever's close. Somebody will come down here and lay that floor, and then I'll do that to this side, so this will be totally sealed off, so nothing can fly up in here from the cavern. And from that point, I'm going to probably dig out, let's see, go back to mining, good. Highest priority, we'll have to find a position where it can just kind of go down through this cavern, maybe like right here. So that's very close. I might just dig like this, and then over to here real quick, let's see. So we want to go to about this position here. All right, so that works. You can see you just kind of, it's tough, but you got to kind of just go with the pattern that the caverns give you, you know. All right, so now from here, I will go in and select more staircases. Let's see. There are a lot of caverns, though. All right, so about right here-ish. We'll stick with that small profile. All right, that's as far as I'm going. I'm not going to go down too much. Again, like I say, I have to delete so many each time. We'll see how that works. Well, we are still digging at a slow pace here. Oops, I meant to set those to a 1 here. Let's go back up so you can see slowly but surely we are making our way here. Very good. All right, so yeah, what is this? Oh, that's magma. Okay. So we have gone deep enough now. Oop, let me pause it. Okay, so I actually need to go ahead and take these all off. Okay, there is nothing there. Boom. Okay, so that's probably enough. Those have been erased. Now you can see we have discovered a magma pool. Okay, now we definitely want to seal this level off here for sure. So what I'm going to do is give it access to a staircase. It's a little tedious, but this is how, oh, there's magma around this too here. All right, we're going to start from like this level then. I think we'll start up. Oops. All right, I'm going to go ahead and designate all this, but we got to seal that off ASAP because there's even more stuff that can appear from magma chambers. So here is one of the animals that lives down here, a magma crab. Now, I don't think this thing is especially dangerous or that it could probably get up into the ceiling through our staircase there, but there are other things that live down here. That's just to kind of show you that, yeah, there's stuff down here for sure. So easy. The good thing about it is it's a lot easier to bypass these because they're big open chambers, and then like you'll have, you know, separated by really thick rock. So when I need to go up here and dig my staircase around this, we'll be okay. That's not going to be too difficult. So we are having a little bit of trouble getting through this layer here, and we're still well above the actual lava, but we must have gotten lucky because there's a couple different lava layers here, because there's obviously a pool above us right here. That's why we can't dig through this. And strangely enough, there's water here too. Man, oh man. So yeah, I'm having to try and go around it here. I'm going to dig from this position and try, because I've already got my stairs designated right here. And this is a good spot that will take us right through the magma layers. So I want to kind of keep that position locked in place while I guess I'll delete this section here. Yeah, because they can't go through it. If you'll see, man, that's too bad because look at all, we got diamond clusters here and stuff. And we can't dig that out. Oh man, that's too bad because they would release lava from above. So there's a lava pool up here next to some water, which is crazy. But yeah, oh man, that's too bad. Anyway, we've got the floor is in place. Okay, so I can come back over here, have them carve out this staircase, and I'll put a floor here, and then this section will be blocked off. So we're not open to the lava anymore. Whereas technically now something could fly up through these stairwells, you know, because it's open there. So that's good. And this will be the last level that we'll be using. Hopefully we can get over to the staircase because we are still going to continue even further past the lava. My goal is to, well, I'm not going to tell you the goal. There is a surprise ahead, though. I'm really hoping we can find it in this playthrough before we die. Also, we'll see if the squad can handle the next attack, whatever it might be. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me for this episode. Come back tomorrow. We're going to have more Dwarf Fortress action. If you enjoy the content, hit like and subscribe. Check the description down there for Discord and Patreon if you'd like to keep up with all my newest series and live playthroughs. And I will see you guys on the next episode. Hey everybody, thanks for watching, and now check out this fan art by a couple of my Discord members, Finn and Vita. It's pretty good, and I love the cuttlefish.